Let's look at isEverywhere. We'll say that a value is everywhere in an array if for every pair of adjacent elements in that array, at least one of the pair is that value. Return true if the given value is everywhere in the array. So basically what they're asking for is given a number, an array of numbers. If every single pair of numbers in this array contains the value, then you return true. So in this example, this pair of values 1 and 2 contains the value 1. Then if you look at the next pair, which would be these two, 2 and 1, this also contains 1. And then the next pair, 1 and 3, this also contains a 1. So we're checking each pair like this. Let's look at the solution now. We'll start by iterating through each element in the array. So in I equals 0, I is less than num dot length I plus plus. Before I continue, it's important that we're not iterating until the last element in the array. We're actually iterating until the second to last element. So for example, here in this array containing 1, 2, 1, 3, once we are at this step, we're evaluating this pair of numbers, and we're at the index 2, so 0, 1, 2. We do not want to go to the next number, because if we are at this number and we want to check for the next number in the array, then we will get an array index out of bounds error. This is why we are only iterating through the array until we reach the second to last element. Alright, so for each element, we want to check if it is not equal to the value. So val is the number we're checking for. And we want to check that nums I plus 1 is not equal to the value. So what we want to do here is see that given a pair of numbers, so nums I and nums I plus 1, which would be a pair like this in the array, if neither of those numbers is equal to the value, which means that the value is not part of that pair, then we return false. And at this point, we don't have to continue checking the next pairs, because we know that at least one of the pairs in the array doesn't contain the value, which means that the number is not everywhere. And then for each other case, we just return true, because we know that if false is never returned, then the value must be everywhere, as it is a part of every pair. Okay, so let's try that. And it's correct. So I hope this was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer it to you. I hope you have a nice day.